to Shooting the Shit, episodes 207, I think, something like that. Co-host isn't here yet, so she'd be late. So I've no idea what's going on. She'll be here soon, I guess. Anyway, so there's stuff going on with Ace Combat 7, which looks really good, by the way, and I think it's out for the PlayStation and Xbox and stuff already, but the PC version comes out sometime in February, I think, February 12th, I think, something like that. Anyway, it looks really good. There she is. I told you she'd be here at one point soon, and she was
sorry
late.
About that.
No, it's fine. I just started to show like 2 seconds, well, a minute ago or something. So you're not too late, so it's fine.
Cool.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Ace Combat 7. So, Ace Combat 7, brand director calls out IGN's reviewer for being a casual scrub. Yes, that sounds funny. I'd just seen this and I thought, oh, that sounds funny. Anyway, the game came out. I think it's out on the PlayStation.
Wait, are we talking about Resident Evil?
No.
Okay, because I know there was something to do with IGN and their review of Resident Evil.
Okay, I've missed that. Oh, I've totally missed that. I hope you found it. I hope you can have that.
I don't think I do have that one. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, like.
Right, so no, this one's Ace Combat 7, which came out, I think, this week on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox, I think, and it's coming out on the PC sometime in, I think it's February 12th, I've just said that. Anyway, so the director of Ace Combat 7 calls out IGN's reviewer for being a casual scrub. The one thing you can't expect from the game reviewers is skill, which is true. They suck at everything. I mean, they're just like images of like the guy playing, or the woman, or whoever it was playing Doom, and they didn't know what a health pack was, and they were shooting at it. They're shooting at it instead of picking it up.
Wait, what?
Do you not remember that? Yeah, do you not remember that video? Do you not remember that?
Wait, on the Doom. Oh, wait, the Doom video. I thought it was oh, yes, I remember that one. I thought they were doing it. They messed up again. And we're doing that again.
No.
Okay, so this is back towards the old Doom video.
Can you... Any chance of you turning down your mic a wee bit? It's just a bit loud.
Your face is a bit loud.
No, it was bouncing. It's bouncing over the threshold, and it was cracking, going.
Yes, I know. I'm going into my users.
Right. See, no, that sounds okay now.
That's because I'm not yelling.
Okay.
I might yell. No.
Right. Well, if you're gonna yell, you need to turn the mic down a wee bit. Just 5 or 10 bits down, maybe should be okay.
What about now?
That sounds fine.
Sorry. What about now?
Yeah, it sounds okay. If you start yelling, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Right, do it. Just say stuff like you were doing before.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's still.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's still too loud.
Ah.
It's still. I mean, it's fine.
Stuff. Stuff.
It's a bit. Just leave it. It'll be fine. Because obviously, when you shout, it's meant to be bouncing out the thing. So yeah, like my one is right now. So yeah, it should be fine. If you're shouting, it'll be fine. Because obviously, if you're shouting, you're meant to bounce it out. But be fine. Anyway, what were you saying? Resident Evil or something? Or stuff. Anyway, it's fine. You leave it. Just turn it down just a wee bit and it'll be fine. So the one thing you can't expect from game reviewers is skill. They just don't have it because they don't care about video games, which is true. The only reason they're writing is because they wanted to be journalists and couldn't get a job. So they thought, I'll be a games journalist then, because that's easy. Most of them are gender studies majors or Marxists disguised as gamers or communists trying to indoctrinate the masses. Game reviewers aren't gamers, though, and we've had plenty of supplemental evidence to indicate as much. In fact, IGN's review of Ace Combat 7 was proof enough that most reviewers at major outlets are casual scrubs, as pointed out by Kazuto Kono, I guess, the brand director for Ace Combat series, in a hilarious tweet posted on January 21st. He stated the following: "Good night. Oh my god, why does IGN US Ace Combat review movie? Why do you use normal flight system? Why don't you use expert? Oh, I disappointed you." I don't know what that means. Probably because he's Japanese and that's been translated or something. That's what it says. I'm just reading what it says. This is in reference to Ace Combat 7's two different flight modes. There's a standard and expert mode for the controls. The standard mode is for casuals who don't understand the more complex nuances of handling an aircraft, where you use the roll and pitch to turn as opposed to swerving horizontally on the x-axis, as if the aeroplane were being controlled like a helicopter. Kano-san's tweet in reference to the IGN video that was posted up on January 17th, 2019, over on our YouTube channel, which featured the first 15 minutes of Ace Combat, which you can check out here. Kano-san wasn't the only one who noticed that IGN decided to switch to casual controls because they didn't know how to play the game well enough to showcase Ace Combat 7 and all its theatrical glory. Commenters dropped down below in the video to call out IGN for using noob controls. IGN, why do you insist on having the worst possible gamer behind the controller? He turned on noob controls, for fuck's sake. I didn't even know that was a thing the first time I played an Ace Combat game. Oh, okay, that's retarded. Right, so you're playing any game, it doesn't matter if it's a simulator or not, but most games, if you're playing in an aeroplane, like your left and right or roll, it's not yaw, right? You turn left and right on the joystick, it's roll. It makes the plane roll. Yaw is on the foot pedals, which makes you strafe, well, sort of, like a helicopter. Sort of, but not really. Anyway, yeah, it's like, so the noob controls make it so that it controls like a helicopter where there's no roll, it's just pitch. Like, why would you need to do that if you played any game in a plane? This is not how it works. It makes the plane roll. I don't understand. Oh, this is annoying me. That's the first time I've read this. It's just retarded. Like, why would you have the controls in the game anyway? It's like not. I know it's not a simulation, it's an arcade sim type game, but still, I mean, even the arcade games don't do that. I suppose it's no wonder IGN rated the game 7 out of 10 in their review, but part of the reason why is what makes it so funny. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown doesn't do a lot to update its classic arcade style dogfighting, but it does look great, and its gameplay holds up for the most part. Okay. Yes, one of the major criticisms was that the game's arcade style dogfighting doesn't do much to upgrade the classic formula, even though the person playing had the game's control set to casual arcade mode. Either way, at least Kono was bold enough to call him out, much like the producer of the game Caliber. Let's just hope, unlike Caliber's developer, he doesn't fold in and apologise for telling the truth. Yeah, Ace Combat 7 is available on the PlayStation and Xbox One. The PC version of the game is due out February. So, I thought it was... Oh, I'm tired. And I thought it was February that it was coming out. So, there we go. That's that done. I can't believe... I want to see what the arcade controls are.
Cruising above the...
There's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some with wings. Wherever the... Dark...
I just want... Where's the gameplay, you assholes? Okay, I just want to see the gameplay, that's all. I'm just trying to figure it out. See what this is.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight.
Damn, this game looks so good. I'm definitely gonna get it on the PC when it comes out.
Roger that.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper.
I see the retarded controls. That's not how a plane works.
Unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Okay.
Our radar's hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Mage 2, missile away.
Obviously. Holy shit.
Confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Yeah. Oh, no. How can you play a game? How can you play a flight sim type game like that? I know.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead.
Yeah, so basically what they've done there is I had to see it for myself. But basically, yeah, what they've done is instead of roll, they've used it for yaw, which is like usually on the joystick that would be when you, if it's got the twist thing, then you twist the joystick and it does it. So it's like a strafe for the plane. Which isn't how it works when you turn left and right. Because when you turn left and right, you might roll the plane. Anyway, I said this. And then so you can turn the plane, which turns it, and then you can pull up, and it'll make you turn faster because you're, instead of going up the way, because if you're flying straight level, then if you pull up and it makes you go up. But if you've turned the plane and you pull up, it makes it turn faster, right? So yeah, and I can't believe they've been playing the game completely wrong, and then you say it's too arcadey. Brilliant. Brilliant job, game reviewers. Just excellent. Fucking hell. They've been playing the game wrong, and then accuse it of being arcadey. Oh, fuck me. So they turn on arcade control. Well, it's not even arcade controls, it's just total, I don't know what controls you would call it. Fucking noob controls. And then accuse the game of being too arcadey. It like, what? What the fuck? It's fucking retarded. These people don't understand. You still there? Or have you disappeared? I've not heard you for a while. Hello? Hello? Oh. Okay. Just shut off Discord and come back. That's why I hadn't. Okay, so our mic stopped working. That's why we didn't hear from her. Makes sense now. I was like, she's not there. What's going on? I don't understand. Then we'll wait for her to come back and then see if she's got something to talk about. I guess she will be wanting to chime in on that one. But the next one is Ubisoft changing Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC cutscene after complaints. Because, you know, you get complaints and you have to change everything. I don't get it. She's not back yet. So, apparently fixing games following complaints from the community is only acceptable when it's progressive or so-called marginalised folks doing the complaining. Yeah, because I remember it when you were complaining when everyone was bitching about Mass Effect 3 because it was fucking awful. Like the ending, it was like, you guys are just entitled, shut up, leave them alone, it was their game, you can do what you want. Yeah, fuck off. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking assholes. Anyway, Ubisoft took to the official forums to announce that they would be changing a cutscene and some dialogue in Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC called Shadow Heritage after the LGBTQRWYZ community complained about Cassandra hooking up with a man and having a baby at the end of the DLC. What? Oh, you're back. Still can't hear you. You're back. Still not working. Try the Discord settings, see if they switched. I don't know. Go into the Discord settings and see if your mic is still thingy. Oh, and check your Windows settings and make sure the mic's on the right mic thing. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's something happened. Oh. There was noise, but it's like, I don't know, maybe you're plugging it in and plugging it out again. Sounded like, maybe. And now you're muted. We'll try. We're trying, lads, guys, girls, listeners. We're trying. Something's not working. So, yeah. I don't know. Type my message and then shout at me when you're back, I guess. On January 24th, a community manager made the following statement in the forums. After hearing player feedback and discussing within the development team, we are making changes to the cutscene and some dialogue in Shadow Heritage to better reflect the nature of the relationship for players selecting a non-romantic storyline. These changes, along with renaming a trophy achievement, are being made now and will be implemented in the upcoming patch. We've also been carefully looking at the next episode, Bloodline, to ensure the paths that players experience mirror the choices they make in the game. Okay, like, I'm all for that. So if it reflects what choices you've made in the game, that's fine. All for that. But it's funny that when everyone complained about the Mass Effect 3 ending, journalists were all like, "Oh, you're just entitled man babies, blah blah blah," and then as soon as something like this comes up and everyone starts complaining, it's fine. It's, oh, this should happen. Why did you do this? Oh, it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. After making the post on the same forums, GLAD, an organisation supporting the LGBT community, was quick to go and thank Ubisoft for making a change. We're pleased that Ubisoft has made the change, blah blah blah, right, no one cares. The damage they're referring to is how gays and lesbians, but mostly lesbians, hated how Cassandra ended up with a man in the game in order to create the offspring that would eventually become the lineage that would lead up to LTR and eventually Desmond Miles, the protagonist from the original Assassin's Creed trilogy. Right, yeah, because the way Assassin's Creed worked was through DNA and stuff, so like if there's no link, then like how? But to be fair, it doesn't really matter anymore because they've fucked it so much that it doesn't. To be fair, it's not even a thing anymore. So no, I get the point. The point would be the lineage, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't happen anymore. So, genealogy isn't something that the LGBT community was very fond of, though. Various individuals were enraged that Cassandra had to get with a man to get pregnant, or that Alexios had to impregnate a woman in order to continue that lineage. Reset Era linked to a now deleted post on the official Assassin's Creed subreddit, where a lesbian gamer ranted that the decision to make Cassandra get pregnant was coercive rape, right? And oh god, these people, man. Lesbians across the world are subject to what is known as coercive rape in order to make us straight. I know another lesbian who was raped for this very reason. It wasn't a coercive rape ordered by the government or at the behest of a tyrannical religious family, but by regular guys they knew from around. They joked, "You're straight now, bitch." Wait, what? Entertainment media contributed to this and Ubisoft joined it. No, Ubisoft didn't do anything. Ubisoft is making a game, and the game required their descendant to make the game lore work. Okay, if he doesn't have a link to this person, then that doesn't. Oh. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, they fucked it anyway. But basically, what happens is they use the DNA to go back in time, and he would get transferred into his ancestor, and then you could play his ancestor. That's basically how it works. So, if this person doesn't have any offspring, then how can it be his ancestor, you fucking retards? Okay? That's how it works. God damn it. That's how the whole thing works. The whole fucking game. Except it doesn't now because he fucked it, sort of. I think. Anyway, that's how the game worked in the first, 5 games or whatever it was. Before Desmond died, and then I don't know what's going on in it now. I just know that was that Assassin's Creed 4? I think it was 4. Where you were working for a company and you thingy stuff, and then you play it. You play the game through the thing instead of being the other way that you used to do it. I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. Ubisoft's games are played around the world by young, impressionable men who'll take this and add this to their memory bank. No, they won't. I wouldn't have bought the game if I knew it was going to play out this way, because I don't finance my own oppression or that of others. I don't finance my own humiliation or that of other groups. Ubisoft, by flat out lying, made me an accomplice to compulsory heterosexuality and dangerous media tropes. What are you talking about? If you ever played Assassin's Creed, you'll know that you need lineages for the fucking game to work. I wanted some new cool armor from this DLC, but I got a baby and a life with Natexis instead. I was also looking forward to the DLC and New Game Plus. Now the fucking thing is ruined. I feel dirty just playing it. Right, shut up, man. Just shut up. Dang. The seer rants are hyperbolic. Anyway, the feedback affected Ubisoft and they decided to cave. The response from the media about this outrage has been decided different from when gamers usually complain about things like anti-consumer loot boxes or BioWare failing to uphold their end of the bargain by including actual distinct endings to Mass Effect 3. Fucking told ya, Mass Effect 3. Course. Fucking assholes. Or even not liking poorly made mobile cash-ins based on an established IP like Diablo. How to handle entitled gamers when announcing a mobile game. Gamers, what's wrong with gaming. Gamers are what's wrong with gaming. Blah blah blah. The list goes on, right? Just like blame gamers because gamers complain. Don't understand. Try settings. Try Discord settings. Try the Discord settings. Yeah, go into the Discord settings, make sure your mic's selected then. Well, go on the test bit. You know where you got the test bit and it tells you the mic and it's got a test bit on the mic and you test it on Discord and see if it's worked. Have you got push to talk on? It's in settings. You might have to push a button to talk if that's what the settings are. I think it's in Discord somewhere. I don't know.
Blah, 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 blah,
There
blah.
you go.
Wait. Okay.
There, you're back.
Okay, am I still back?
Yeah.
Okay, that was so weird. What the heck was that?
I don't know.
I don't. It was only at first I thought, oh my god, did my mic just break for some reason? I've been taking care of it. No, it wasn't my mic, but I was freaking out.
Yeah. I had no idea what was going on.
I don't know. That was the weirdest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wanted to talk to you about because you talked about that one game. I wanted to talk
Mhm.
about the Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was a thing. So what they did is like this person did a Resident Evil 2 review,
Yep.
and they gave it like an 8.8 or something at first, and they did something where it was clear. They said like part of the game you could only do like there wasn't like additional thing that what the second part of the game was just you playing through as a second like a different character or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that they just didn't play the second part of the game, and so they just they just played like the first part twice.
What? Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
but
What?
with a different character.
So
they had to make an edit, like a little editor's note on their review thing, and it says, editor's note, this review has been updated to correct a factual error regarding the way you unlock the second game mode, and as a result, the score has been increased from 8.8 to 9.0. We regret the error, really like Resident Evil 2.
Holy shit.
So
they
like they didn't even, because they didn't even play it, because they didn't figure it out.
Right.
They just played through the first part twice with the same, with a different character.
And then and that affected the review.
Yeah, and that affected their review. They gave it a lower score.
How can you do that? How can you like go, oh yeah, I've reviewed this game, I've not actually played it all and stuff, but like I can get it, okay, you don't want to spend 80 hours playing a game, right? That's fair. Right.
But that's a
But
job.
then no. But like you don't include, like you don't go, oh, it's an 8-hour game and I never got to the end or blah blah blah, right? So deduct the score because something that's related to the end that you never got to. Like that, you can't, like, you can review a game, right, without playing it all, right? Okay, I get that, right? So you can relate it on the graphics, the gameplay, how the thing is, but you can't deduct points from the story if you've never got to the end of the story, right? That's fucking retarded. Do you see what I mean? Like, you can still review the game, but don't bitch about the story or deduct points because you didn't like the story if you haven't finished the story. Like, but you can also rate it on sound, you can rate it on the gameplay, you can rate it on the graphics, right? So you can do a review without completing the game. But don't deduct points.
Yeah, basically. I don't even think that they realized that they could play the second part of the game.
Yeah, well, it's a game journalist, I wouldn't be surprised. They're fine, honestly. No, I'm not fucking kidding. I think they wanted to be a big columnist writer or a big journalist writer writing columns in the fucking Western, what's it, the New York Times or some pish, right? They wanted to be part of a big paper. Oh, I'm a journalist. Nah. And the paper went, nah, you're a fucking scrub, get to fuck, right? They don't want them. So they're like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll be a games journalist. And so basically you get shitty journalists in games journalism because it's not because they like games, it's because it's the only journalist job they could fucking get. And they fucking hate games. And they hate their job. And the only thing they can do is bitch about shit. That's what games journalists are now. None of them are excited about new games. Or games in general. They just don't care. Oh, they would rather write fucking pieces about fucking how bad and evil gamers are and how games relate to shootings and shit like that. They're a fucking bunch of fucking dickheads. Oh, it pisses me off. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Is your mic fucked up again? No. Just you're quiet.
I'm sorry, that time I was being quiet, but I was just listening to you rant about it.
No, they really annoy me.
I know. Well, yeah, I know I saw like a thing about it, about the Resident Evil thing, but nobody wrote like an actual article about it, so I just had to bring up the article that they did. But I just found it like really funny, and really kind of sad.
Yeah, well, it's like the last one I was talking about, whereas they put on noob controls in that fucking plain shooty game.
Didn't they have this was a while ago, right? Okay, but didn't they have that thing where you can get rid of all the enemies and everything and just go through the game without any enemies?
I don't know.
Right? That was on something.
Was it?
And then, yeah, that was on something.
What type of game is that?
Let me look at it.
Also, you could do with turning your mic down a wee bit more.
Sorry.
No, don't say sorry to me. It's just, I'm not bothered about it. It's just that the audio quality will be crappy.
Okay, I did. Okay.
Right. Because it makes buzzy sounds. If you go too loud, it makes buzzy sounds.
Here it is. Okay, so it was how modders are removing enemies from create dress stuff, and then because I remember people were tweeting about it, because game journalists were liking it or whatever, and so people were making fun of that.
Yeah, so it's a mod. Okay, if it's a mod's fine. Look, you can do whatever you want with mods. I'm not bothered. To be fair.
I was just saying, people. I remember people because some game journalists were liking it and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course they are. Of course they are.
So people were making fun of that.
Yeah.
Finally, they can play this game.
Yeah, it's of course you would, because you can't play games, you fucking dickheads.
Yeah. Right. So I knew I remembered something about.
Yeah, you can turn your mic down a bit more as well. I don't know why. It's really loud.
I don't know why either. I'm not yelling.
No, it's definitely gain. It's too high.
Okay.
Anyway, no, you sound fine when you're
But
normally speaking, and then when you speak though, your speak pattern goes up and down, right? And it's when you hit the peak, and it's peaking out, it makes it all
you leave
pop and stuff, and I don't like it.
my
Oh,
ah, what I-
what's going on over there?
my I have to mess with
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
me.
Have you tangled yourself up in the mic lead or something? What's going on?
No, what was because I'm a
And now you're gone. Okay. There you are, you're back. What?
I said I
Hello?
okay.
There you go.
All right. I know the problem that whenever I turn down mic sensitivity, that's go away on.
Okay.
Okay. So I just have to have it where it's at. But anyways, no. I didn't realize it. It's kind of bothering me out of the peripheral of my vision, but it has like a little magnet on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was like I was like, man, what is it? What is that in my peripheral vision? You know, it's bothering me. And it was a bobby pin that accidentally got like attached.
Attached to the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's got a. That's why I told you to get that mic, because it just pops on the side of your headphones with
Yes,
a magnet.
And also, apparently, Bobby joined.
Well, it's a magnet.
Yeah, there's like a.
I know you're
Well,
a
it's not-
woman
it's-
and you might not understand how magnets work, but it's a magnet.
I know how they work.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, feminists are going to like section that like out and be like, "Oh, look at this misogyny. He's oppressing her."
Hopefully. That's why I do this. I've never had anyone do that yet, but I hope they do, because it's fucking funny. Well, you get it. You're laughing. You got exactly what I was saying. I was just taking a piss. Which is why I like you. Because you're like, yep. It's like the same thing if you hit at me for being a messy male prick that never washes dishes, I'd be like, yeah, I know. It's just a gender stereotype, like, yeah. I know you're a woman, but that's how magnets work. So, yeah. No, that's why that microphone's excellent, because it's really good, and it just fits on any headset. So if you buy new headphones, you buy fucking £400 or £500 headphones, you just take that mic, whack it on the side, and it's like a headset. And it's a brilliant mic. And it's an actual good mic as well, it's not a shit one.
Yeah, no, it's good. And it'll be really good when I get a better TV and I can play with games with you. Then I can shit talk.
Yeah, exactly.
And while I'm sucking at it.
Yeah, well, you're a woman, you obviously suck at games. What are you talking about?
Of course. But you know, all the men are gonna come to my aid anyway.
Oh, exactly. Oh, if it's an MMO, you guarantee lots of loot and free shit.
Oh yeah,
Just
I played like you know, online RP.
Yeah.
And I would get all sorts of nice stuff and so much help too, you know.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, hang on, I'll get in the microphone.
Yeah, I had one guy that was like, I don't know, he's super high level. I can't remember exactly what level. He was like way above me. And he like stayed around with me to help me complete, like it was like all day he dedicated to helping me complete little quests and leveling up.
Yeah.
And
on
that's all he did.
yeah, on the noob
All day.
levels, all day. On the noob levels, just helping out a woman. Look, she
Yeah.
can't do it herself. She really needs help. It's even worse now, right? Because like,
You know what was really funny is I really didn't. Well, I appreciated his help because it made me get through everything a lot faster and level a lot faster. But that wasn't my main character. I had made a new character so I could have a different class, play around.
yeah.
So I had another character that was like really high level.
You just log on with that one after. You just like after he's helped spent all day and he says like I've got to go. You just like yeah okay thanks, and then you just before he goes you log on with our character so he can see it and you're like yeah bitch.
Well, that wouldn't have happened because you're like my other character would have spawned it different.
No. Right, yeah, no, I know that, but your username will still be the same, right?
No.
No, your character name will be different, but your whole
Yeah.
your
No,
whole
it doesn't-
username
it
would be the
doesn't
same.
It doesn't show like a,
Oh, okay.
so it's just your character name, and then your character could have like a first and last name. Then like if you're in
Yeah.
a guild, it'll have like guild.
Yeah, but if you could switch character in the guild and you still be in the guild, that's what I'm talking about.
No, you can have like your different characters.
Okay. That's not the way it works with the games I played. You were still in the same guild, even though you made a new character, you'd still be in the same guild. Because it was
not
like
in
an
this.
account.
You could have a completely different character in a completely different guild, or in no guild at all. And people wouldn't know it's you unless you told them.
Right. Okay.
So I did have people that these characters, so I could play with the same friends or whatever.
Right. Well, anyway, we're going to say bye-bye to YouTube and continue so on
Yes.
aerithradio.co.uk.
Bye to YouTube, and then-
Yeah, bye to YouTube,
I'm
and
going-
we'll be on aerithradio.co.uk.
Yes, come over. I've got other articles.
Yeah, she's got a lot. Actually, I was wanting you to do the first one, but then you had troubles. Anyway, bye-bye YouTubes.